Welcome. On this auspicious day of June 5th, which is World Environment Day, as it is celebrated every year after the Stockholm Convention in 1970s. Today, let's look at the essential thing about the environmental topics which is relevant to examination. Without any late, let's start our video. So, at the end of the video, you should be able to answer this question. If you're able to do that, comment in the comment sections now itself. The question of prelims says, which of the following forms of land degradation is most prevalent in India? The options are soil erosion, soil subsidence, landslides, and desertification. And at the same time, if you look at the mains practice question, today's discussion should be helpful for you to answer this. It says, explain the concept of land degradation neutrality and discuss India's efforts towards preventing land degradation and desertification. Okay. As today is World Environment Day, I think it's time for us to understand this year's theme and decode it to be relevant for examination. Today's World Environment Day is with the theme of land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. One after the other, let's look at definitions of it and the initiatives our governments are taking to address them. What does land degradation actually mean? Because to understand land restoration, we need to understand land degradation. Reducing and restoring the degraded land is about land restoration. So, first, land degradation according to UNCCD is a loss of biological and economical value of the land. So, restoring the lost biological and economical value is land degradation neutrality, and then subsequently, if you can reclaim it, it would result in land restoration. So, let's actually try to understand the initiatives that are being taken to bring back and reclaim the land. First one is nothing but urban forestry. Then, if you look at the initiatives of Indian government, you can also see it's chairing UNCCD. The year in which they chaired the UNCCD in 2021, they started encouraging bamboo plantations. And that too in the wasteland, which already degraded, it has been brought. The third one is the Atlas published by ISRO about the districts with land degradation. When you understand the area to target, you could actually reclaim it. Then they are concerned with issuing soil health cards, and then they also barred to increase the organic content in the soil. How? By reducing usage of artificial fertilizers, bringing nano urea to reduce it, even encouraging zero-based natural farming and other sustainable practices. The land was stopped to degrade and it was brought back. So this reclaiming efforts would be sufficient for your answer. Next comes, it's about desertification. Desertification was the second part of the theme, and this desertification could be defined as loss of vegetation. This loss of vegetation is primarily due to the semi-arid and arid areas further losing its productivity. And it happens because the same thing of reduction in soil organic content and reduction in productivity, which we were discussing in land degradation. It is the further step, the land degradation. In next step would result in desertification. So if you look at the initiatives to reduce this desertification, the first one would be the green walls. You might have heard about Great Green Wall in the Africa. The same thing, similar to that, at Aravallis, you find Haryana government taking the initiative. Along with this, desert improvement program is another initiative. Then look at this. The third initiative is incentivizing to go for sapling plantation to bring young minds the change and come forward with the voluntarily actions. So these initiatives are sufficient to address the desertification. And the third one is drought resilience. So what does drought mean? It is lack of food and water facilities which are necessary for sustenance of human life. This drought is being addressed by initiatives like soaking pits are being encouraged to increase the aquifer amount, Atal Bhujal Yojana. Along with the Atal Bhujal Yojana, even IRDA alliance that has been formed, International Drought Resilience Alliance that India is part of. The third one, if you look at that, the third one is discussing about rainwater harvesting. This rainwater harvesting has been made mandatory with integrated rainwater harvesting facilities that are necessary before granting building permissions in many urban bodies. Then the last one is the Catch the Rain campaign. Catch the Rain campaign would be the last one, which is again targeting the young minds and educating the people to utilize those rainwaters. It's about producing an integrated solution for both drought and floods. So this sponge city concept, which results from this rainwater harvesting and Catch the Rain campaign, would be important to address these problems. Hope you understood how today's theme is being decoded and how we could attempt the mains question. If you're able to do this, you could actually write your answer in your structured form and put in the comments. Another day with more informative video, I'll be back. Till then, thank you and bye.